Okay, so a big question that everyone's always asking, do I run tubeless or do I run like a standard tyre and in a tube?
I came from the mud, there's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree, there's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon.
My own preference is to run a tubeless tyre, and the advantage of that is that I can run this at a lot lower pressure. I've got the advantage that if I've got sealant in there, that it's going to be a lot more prone to actually repairing itself like on the fly. But I think some people just get put off a lot of the time with actually, like setting it up. If you are going to do this, what you're going to need is obviously make sure that you have got a tubeless tyre, because not every tyre is actually tubeless. You might need a set of tyre levers. You're going to need one of these to take out the valve core. Most, if you buy a new set of wheels, you'll get these, or if you buy like the valve cores itself, again, that will come with it. And then obviously you're going to need some sealant itself, and then that should do the trick. And then sometimes you can get away, depending on the tyre, just with like a pure, a normal pump. But sometimes you might need one of these, like it's like a tubeless tank. And the idea behind this type of thing is that it'll just got an instant shock and it'll inflate the tyre itself. If we just run you through like the setup, so obviously initially we're going to add this valve core in. So if it's new, then you would have to have like a specific rim tape, so the tyre doesn't lose its seal. You'll then add the valve core. You can see this is one that's already added into it, and the idea behind that is you'll add the placement of it, and then you'll tighten it up accordingly. Sometimes you don't need to go like too tight with these, because what will happen is when we add the sealant, if it is leaking air, then you just like rotate it round and it'll actually seal. So never go over tight with these. But then when it comes to adding the tyre, all tyres nowadays, generally, they'll have like an hour on them. So we just need to make sure that we get the rotation of that right. So if this is placed in the bike, we want to make sure that we get like that rotation in the right place. Like what I always love to see is, we want the lettering alongside the valve, but that's just me being picky. So if we add the tyre into place, so again, we'll just go around, add this in. You can see like, on this one, it is going to be a bit stiff. It's a brand new tyre just out of the box. So if you do struggle, you haven't got like the hand strength to be able to do this, you might just find that you do need to get like the tyre lever. So if you've got a set of these, you'll be able to just get these in, go around the tyre. You can see, and that's going to take it over. There you go. That's one in. And then again, we can go around the tyre itself. Again, hold that into place. Try and push this all the way around. And again, if you haven't got like the hand strength, which some people struggle with, I will be able to push this on, but I'll just show you again. You can utilise the tyre lever on these, and again, it'll pretty much go into place pretty quickly. That's it. And then what you want to make sure is on the top that we've got like a nice seal there. And by that, I just mean that when we put like the sealant, it isn't just going to come out of it. There's two ways of adding sealant. You can do it whereby you leave a bit of a gap in like the tyre and then you add it into it. Or if you get something like, this is like Victoria, it'll actually go straight into like the valve core. So if we just remove the valve core, we go, that's out of place. There we go, so that's out. And then on this, we can add this straight into it. And if you look at like a lot of sealants now, they'll actually tell you like the amount that you want. So this is a 28mm rim. So we'll probably add like, yeah, it's between like 45 to 55mm with Zephyr. It's kind of individual for like each one. And then on a lot of them now, we've got like the markings down the side. So yeah, you can add this into place. To start with this at the bottom. And let's see how that tips straight into it. There we go. We've got a nice seal there. That's that bit. Add the valve core back into place. Then make sure that you tighten that part. There we go. Now on this, normally on like say like a Conti tyre, it might take the seal like straight away. You can see like that has taken the seal, so it's already clicking into place. But sometimes what you might do is struggle to actually get like that initial seal. And this is when, say like the canister can come into place. Say if that doesn't seal like straight away, what I would do is, if you take the valve core out as a whole, this is one of the common traits that a lot of people have. You can get like your canister, stick that straight over the top of it. That's it, so that's on. And then all you'll do is, and that's gonna go like instantly. Yeah, listen to that crack, so it's all the way around now. We've got a good seal. And then what you need to do is, you'll remove this, and then quickly, you'll add this back into place. There. So now we've got a nice seal around the tyre. I just need to finish off by adding a little bit more air. Probably around like 75, 80 psi. There we go, 75. And that's how we make a seal on a tubeless tyre. And then you just want to go round the rim with a sealant, because if there is any leaks, or just spin it in your bike, it will seal them. Another big thing to note is, some of these tyres, you might need to really pump them up, because what will happen is like the seal won't be quite in. So you might just have to pump them up to over 100 psi, then you'll get a great seal on the tyre, then you won't get like this wobbling effect. So there we go.